Hey, well, welcome everyone, and we are here today. We thank you for coming. We're going to keep it tight for 30 minutes, but we're here to talk a little bit about the happy holidays, and we're very excited to share three incredible products that we feel will definitely help you with the holidays with so many different things. So, sometimes if they're so busy, and we can get kind of wound up and things like that. So yeah, we're very excited to share. So Christmas time's coming, and that's just the way it is. So right away we're PartnerCo, and we want to be your wellness partner, we're business partner, lifestyle partner. But today, we're mostly going to be talking about wellness. We're going to be talking about three products, and the reason why we love these products so much is because we really feel that we can help to power health and prosperity around the world, right? And we're doing that in 55 different countries. So very exciting. And the reason why we have the ability to do that and why we're successful is because these products that we're going to share tonight and many others that we have because of the quality we're going to talk about in a minute, that they give us solutions that last, right? And again, the products that we're going to share tonight, uh, you can see the stars on these areas are really going to help with a lot of those areas, but they help with everything really because our products really actually are never just for one thing. Our products do multiple things and it's incredible, how they're put together. So if you put your hand up or put a comment in the chat if you're looking for any of these solutions in particular, or if you've been helped, maybe if you've been using these products and maybe you've been helped by one of these in one of these areas, maybe throw that in the chat. So the reason why we do so well is because we have doctors that are helping formulate. We have doctors that, people like Brent West, for example, who does research. We do all sorts of research. We're always looking, Barbara Cox there on the top right. We're always looking and searching and for the best, listening to new studies that come out that talk about combinations that work better. So we're always looking for those combinations that work better. And what's, to be better together is our tagline. So not only from a people point of view, but also from a product and ingredient point of view. So we have a new addition, Dr. Joshua Plant, alongside Dr. Ray Strand and Dr. Pena, for example. So we've met these people, right? We see them when we go and to different events and stuff. So it's these people are real, and we get to talk to them all the time. So they're experts. So we don't have to be experts. So our whole a product approach is basically combining science and nature. Like I said, trying to find the combination that is going to give us a really efficacious result, and it's going to last for a long time. So we look at the farm to pharmaceutical, so all the way from the earth, from the soil to how it's harvested, to how precise that nutrition is, and and harvesting everything, processing it, and testing and doing everything that needs to be done properly. That to be honest is not done in our industry very well, or for any industry for that matter. For the testing and guaranteeing stuff is proven. So that's why when you use our products, most people tend to find that there's solutions that last them a long time. So again, we test, and we test, and we test, and we make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. From what's on the bottle, exactly what's on the bottle. We don't, we aren't just a kind of willy-nilly kind of thing. I can tell you stories of when I worked at the bakery, but we're very precise, right? And we won't talk about this a lot, but we have products that are in the physician disc reference. We have third-party testing, third-party people that we pay for them to go through our products and ingredients with a fine-tooth comb, just making sure everything is exactly the way it is. And if they find anything bad, we need to know, right? And so we gained a lot of certifications as well. The Cologne list, there's so many, right? Important for athletes, that one. So I like to mention that one. So of course, with all that, we also have to say that we don't treat, cure, diagnose, or do anything like that. But all we do is just give the body solid tools, right? Have you ever tried to build a house with bad tools? It's hard to do. So we give the body good tools and let the body take care of the rest. So our very first product, I said we're going to talk about three products tonight. The very first one is one of my favorite, and Brenda Williams is going to share, and she has, I'm sure, lots of amazing information. So listen up, take notes. Here you go, Brenda.
Thank you, Russell, and thank you everybody for being here. And what a great time of the year to be having this product. This is one of my favorite products too, Russell, um, based on what it actually does. And just to take you back to that one slide where you saw all those stars on that slide about what products do for us. Well, this Elite, it actually incorporates most of those stars on that page that you just saw earlier. So let me ask you something. Who wouldn't love to feel more energized and a little bit more balanced and a whole lot more resilient every single day? So that's exactly what Elite does and what it was designed to do. So it's a revolutionary daily formula created to support your overall well-being from the inside out. And with the power of all these super herbs and antioxidants and essential nutrients that are all third-party tested, like Russell was talking about. So it helps to your body to function at its best. So what does it actually do for you? First, Elite supports the strong and healthy immune system. Your immune system is your body's first line of defense over any kind of illness and disease. So it's helping to strengthen that part of your body and to fortify so you can stay well and stay active. It also helps to reduce stress, of which we all know how stress is all around us in our work life, family life, schedules and etc. That especially this time of the year that there doesn't seem to be enough days in December before our exciting Christmas day, and before people go on holidays and all that. So it includes natural adaptogens, and adaptogens help to go to wherever they are needed in the body to focus on those areas. So they help to calm the mind and they help to balance the body and support a healthier stress response when that happens. So it means kind of fewer frazzled days and a lot more steady, grounded ones. So Elite supports cognitive function. So your brain loves antioxidants. And with Elite's powerful blend, you can experience clearer thinking, improved focus, and better mental energy. So you can stay sharp throughout the whole day and not have those crashes kind of in the midday kind of thing. So it also plays a role in your hormone balance and emotional well-being. So by nurturing your body's internal system, Elite helps to support more stable moods, more consistent energy, and a greater sense of overall harmony. So now let's talk about digestion because it affects everything. You feel your best. Um, you need better digestion, better nutrient absorption, and better hydration. And Elite supports all of these. So when your body absorbs nutrients efficiently and your gut is functioning well, you naturally experience more energy and stronger immune system and better overall wellness. And who wouldn't want less stress, less fatigue, and better night's sleep? Those are all some of the most important foundations of good health, and Elite helps support all of that. And it equips your body with strong physical, mental, and emotional supports. So, in our world today, as we know, we're meeting way more demands every single day. So, Elite gives your body what it needs to keep up and bounce back and feel truly supported in all areas. So, probably like you in your area, as we're going into the winter months, here in the Okanagan, we tend to get a lot of dull days during November and December, and Elite can have more positive effect through those type of days. So it just keeps your wellness in balance. And plus, it checks all the boxes. It's gluten-free, non-GMO, low glycemic, and 100% vegan. So that's what I found for this product to be one of my very favorites and has helped me on a daily basis. I do know when I haven't taken the lead. That's when everything kind of goes a little bit sideways for me, and I recognize right away that, okay, this is what's missing. So I love my Elite. Back to you, Russell.
Thanks, Brenda. Yeah, I'm the same. I notice it when I don't take it. I sure wish I had this for my mom, back in the day. Busy at Christmas time, all the family, all the gifts, all the people coming, and which would have been perfect for the holidays. So here we're going to transition into another product that is relatively newer to Partner Co, but we are discovering how really is important this is too for helping you keep have your holidays really happy, helping. And the amazing Deb Pasacreta is going to talk about Max 2O. Take it away, Deb.
Thanks so much, Russell. So yeah, this is one of our newest products. So what we're going to do, we threw a short little video. It's like 40 seconds, but take a look at this first, and then I'll tell you all about the product. That's a great little video. It says everything right there in that video pretty much, but I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Max 2O. Next slide, Cindy.
Oh,
Oh, we're going to watch it again.
hang on. It's doing something funny on me here. Hang on.
Yeah, that was the first time we threw a video into the middle of everything, so.
There we go.
So the Max 2O, it's so good. It has a mango flavor. I find it very clear and crisp. And like on the little video, it said not too salty, not too sweet. Because some electrolytes I find they're very sweet, or not sweet, sorry, they're very salty. That's what I find. And this one, yeah, it's when it's in your bottle, it's so nice and clear. You still think you're drinking water, but it's actually doing a lot. So the Max 2O also works well with your weight loss goals. So if you're cutting calories, working out, or not supplementing minerals, chances are you're not just thirsty, you're depleted. Thirstration is what it is. So unfortunately, water alone just isn't enough to rebalance our bodies. You need to take your hydration to the max, Max 2O. So it helps to rehydrate your body with electrolytes. It fights false hunger by curbing your dehydration related cravings. That was a tough sentence. Maintain healthy muscle function and reduces muscle cramps. It also replenishes electrolytes and restores balance for peak performance. So how does your body know that it's dehydrated? Well, you could have some stomach issues, irritable, confused, fatigue, headache, and muscle cramps. So what's inside this amazing little package? It has 300 milligrams of sodium, 300 milligrams of potassium, 56 milligrams of magnesium, natural flavors, and stevia. So what does it do? It restores hydration on a cellular level because water alone just isn't enough. It's also a perfect 1-to-1 ratio of sodium and potassium to support fluid balance, muscle performance, and heart function. The magnesium helps to reduce fatigue, improves recovery, and keeps you calm and focused. I even actually give magnesium to my horse, and I think Amanda has horses, so she probably does too. Russell, I don't know if you guys do supplement your horses, but magnesium is a big thing for horses. Keeps them calm. So, as Brenda talked about the elite, the elite kind of they work together actually. They're very compatible. So the elite builds your foundation, stress resilience, immune health, and recovery and overall vitality. The Max 2O, it keeps you hydrated, energized, and performing at your best. So we want to rehydrate, rebalance, refresh, and end your thirstrations with less stress and live life to the max.
Well, thank you,
That's
Debbie. That's
mhm,
amazing. Yeah, Meg, and yeah, my wife does lots of supplements and things like that.
mhm,
Why? Because the food that they get for the horses sometimes ain't enough. You have to, right?
mhm,
Just like us. So yeah, and I know I wish I had this during my marathon days, running and stuff, and
mhm.
the cramps and the foot cramps and everything. So this would have been amazing. Uh, even up to a few years, well, even up to earlier this year, still get the odd cramp, even though we're drinking lots of water, and Gatorade wasn't doing it for me. So our next product we're going to share again that's going to help you make your holidays very happy. And I just want to share Cindy Greenwood from Edmonton is going to share about this. Her and her husband, I know, use this product and love this product. And again, really good for the happy holidays. So take it away, Cindy.
Thanks, Russell. And yeah, this is like the triple threat night or the hat trick, however you want to say it, because these three products will like change your life over the holidays. You'll be patient with your in-laws or kids or whoever it is, and you'll feel rested and hydrated, right? So Renew is an amazing product and it does a lot of things. So I'm going to try to summarize it really great for you guys. But feeling young never gets old. So we have this patent pending anti-aging supplement that helps to trigger your body's natural human growth hormone production and release of that hormone. So your body already produces HGH, but unfortunately, what happens as we age is that your human growth hormone levels decline every decade, right? By so much. So you can see the chart here. When you're in your 20s, that's when you can stay up all night, go to work the next day, go to the gym and be totally fine and you feel invincible, right? And as we get older, we start to get aches and pains and different things. So some of the signs of low HGH is if you're sensitive to hot and cold, decreased muscle mass and strength, so you feel weaker than you used to, right? Or when you go to the gym, you're not lifting as much as you did. Lack of stamina and ability to exercise without taking rest, increased body fat, depression and anxiety, decreased sexual desire, and fragile skin or thinning hair. So all of that kind of comes down to HGH because it is like a master hormone. Now, what Renew does is takes these, if you see the picture on the right, if it's four different things there, that's four different pathways that this product uses to help the body produce its own human growth hormone. Because you can have supplements that have it in it, but it's a synthetic hormone. And so it's either a supplement or a shot. And if it's a supplement, often your stomach acids will kind of kill it. So you're not really getting that benefit. And if you're getting the shot, those are very costly. I've heard they're up to like $10,000 a shot. And, they have some pretty serious side effects. So this is a great way to get your body to produce it on its own. And you can see on the left there all of the different impacts on both men and women. It's not just one or the other. Everybody has this hormone, so it works on everybody. But the four pathways that we use here are the HGH booster blend. So in our bodies, there's an enzyme called DDP4, and you don't have to remember that. There's no quiz. But what it does is it disrupts the production of human growth hormone and the release of it to the body. So you've got this enzyme that's kind of blocking it from your body being able to, one, produce it, and two, use it. So what this blend does is it actually disrupts that DDP4 by 99.5%. So now your body is able to produce it and release it. The Amino Booster Blend is also helps with, it's another hormone called, I'm gonna butcher this, but I'm gonna try it. Somostatin. I'm not good with the medical words here, but it's another hormone that basically inhibits the body's ability to release the human growth hormone into the body. So you've got two different ways that your body's kind of fighting against you. And what Renew does is it helps to, I call it, block the blockers, right? So you don't have that hormone and that enzyme blocking the release into the body and the body's ability to use it. So now you're producing more, you're releasing more, and your body can use it more. So those two already, just on their own, are amazing. But then what we do is we put in a vitamin and mineral cofactor. And what that is it provides that nutritional support that the body needs for human growth hormone production, cellular health, and vitality. Now, when the body produces a human growth hormone, it's when you sleep, right? That's when it does it the most. So we have a restorative sleep blend that really helps to support that deeper, more restorative sleep. So your body can, again, be supported to produce as much as it can. So, because what we want is, instead of it going down like this, we want it to come back up. And that's where we're going to feel better and have all these great impacts. So after this was released, we did a study of over 4,000 people, and these were the results in 4 weeks or less. And most people, when they use it, within the first week, feel that deeper sleep. They're feeling more rested when they get up in the morning. But we have here 90% improvement in falling and staying asleep, 73% improvement in libido and sexual function. So again, happy holidays. 85% improvement in energy and stamina, 74% increase in joint and bone aches and pains. So that's our aches and pains as we get up in the morning, and a 60% decrease in body fat. So you can see how that picture at the beginning where we had the stars on everything, this is how our products are. They never really just do one thing. They're blended together to do multiple, or give you multiple benefits. So you're always getting the best bang for your buck. Here's a few other testimonials that we've had, and I've got up in the corner there. This is when you mix Renew. It starts off purple, and then as you mix it, it turns pink, and then it turns this orangey color. And it's a lot of fun, and it's a kiwi berry flavor, so it tastes amazing. Everybody loves it. But we've got a few testimonials here. So since taking Renew, I'm getting better sleep and feeling rested when I wake up, and my recovery and performance have shown huge improvements as well. And that's from Kristen. And she's actually a personal trainer. She does like CrossFit and Ironmans and all of this stuff. And she found an amazing improvement with this. She actually stocks this in her gym. Our next one here, Renew has made me feel younger. I'm moving better, I'm sleeping better, and I wake up refreshed. I love how I feel. Can you imagine waking up in the morning and loving how you feel? Usually morning's kind of the hard time for everybody, right? You're getting the creaks and cracks out and that sort of thing, but waking up feeling refreshed and loving how you feel, that's the dream. These results have been absolutely amazing since taking Renew. I'm getting deep quality sleep and I wake up refreshed in the morning. So there's some themes here, right? There's great sleep, you're waking up refreshed. That's gonna start your day off amazing. Oops. Hang on. Sorry. I'm not sure what's going on with my slideshow today. Apologies. There we go. So these are gluten-free, vegan. There's no artificial colors or flavors, even though we're able to get it to change colors like that. We've done that with natural ingredients, and it's non-GMO. So some people, when they've taken this, have noticed that their hair color has come back. It's, where it might have been gray before, it's kind of now a salt and pepper, or, it's gotten more color back. In addition to feeling great, right? So this is really where you can keep your age to yourself. You're going to have all this energy. You're going to wake up feeling great. You're going to be happier. You add this with Renew or with Elite and the Max 2O, and like nobody's going to be able to keep up with you. You're going to just, you'll be helping Santa on the roof.
Good
All
call,
right.
Cindy.
Yeah.
100%. 100%. So, yes. So, what's next? Basically, we want you to share this. If you find, like, come on, you guys, throw some love in the chat. Did these three girls not do incredible tonight? Like, what you may have heard a presentation before, but we talk about all the different products and stuff. Like we love doing this. We get to dive deeper on three products and really, dive a little bit harder into it and really share the magic of what's going on with some of these products, right? So share this recording. We're gonna, here you can see down below where it's going to be kept, and so take a quick screenshot. And I'll talk a little bit longer for a second, so you have time to pull your phone out, and Cindy's going to be like, "Hurry it up, Russ!" But you take your photos real quick and share it, and get your teams on here. If you have a customer, have them come on here and take a listen. Right, next week we're going to change it up again, and we are going to be, so today, this our theme this week was Happy Holidays. Okay, put your hand up if you think you're going to have happy holidays if you have these three products in your arsenal, right? Going next week, we're going to talk about the gifts for the person who has everything. Okay, put a one in the chat if you have a person who is hard to buy for, right? Everyone does. We all have that person we love and they're hard to buy for. We don't know what to get them, right? And so that we're going to talk about that next week and talk about three amazing gifts for that you could use as a gift. So, and then December, we're going to talk a little bit about, we're going to move into, end of the year, and we talked January 1st. We're going to talk a little bit about weight management and some New Year's goals. Doesn't that, hope that sounds exciting? And then we are going to move, we'll update you later as we get into January, what that's going to look like. Previous trainings, if you're loving this and you're like, I wonder what they did in the past already. Well, we talked about immune defense and helping you get your immune system boosted, right in time for winter. Okay. We also talked about just getting yourself a little bit maybe of reset for the holidays in terms of helping you before you move into the holidays, before you move into Thanksgiving and all that stuff, and I think right after Halloween, and talk about how to get that kind of back under control. And then we also talked about Black Friday and Cyber Monday stuff last week. So those recordings are all available. You can take a screenshot, and you can find those previous trainings as well. Again, give some love, Cindy and Brenda and Deb. You guys crushed it. You guys, like, amazing. So folks, we don't just wing this. Like these girls spent time studying, practicing, and just to deliver, just amazing information for you guys, amazing quality, right? Just like Partner Co tries to do our best, all the quality. So give it up for these girls. Thank you guys, amazing, and can't wait to have next week here, and we can do it all again next week. Thank you, everyone.